Hey everybody, welcome back to NewZeroland. I'm out here today with Simon, a Zero SR rider. I'm really glad he dragged me out of the house because it's such a beautiful day and I needed more seat time on the Energica. And I also wanted to shoot like a normal talking moto vlog as opposed to just more raw videos of me riding around. Because, I don't know, I had this idea that it was kind of like, you know those videos on YouTube where somebody mounts a camera to a train and it goes through the Alps and it's like 4 hours long, just like really cool scenery. And it's one of those things where you can just leave it up as you're working and like glance over every once in a while. That's kind of what I wanted to do on the Energica, just ride around on cool roads, just with like the natural sound of the bike. You know, there's somebody who walks through Tokyo or something at night in the rain, just ASMR style. So that kind of stuff is fun to watch. It's just, it gets boring kind of fast. Especially my videos because I'm riding so slowly. So either I find some faster roads or I just start talking. So here I am talking. Oh, that's right, I'm in a tunnel. I do feel bad though because the bike kind of sounds like a cop car.
He's a cop! You a cop?
People are probably freaking out thinking they have to pull over, which, hey, that works for me. Alright, let's go! I guess it works out that I'm missing a mirror today. But actually, my insurance company is taking forever. And meanwhile, Energica's like, hey, you want parts? We have parts. We can ship you parts whenever. Super easy, barely an inconvenience.
Super easy, barely an inconvenience.
Anyway, let's talk about Simon's bike, because I feel like we both have two solid choices for people who want to go electric. He went with the modified Zero SR route, so he's got aftermarket chargers, which that was the dream for me for a long time. You know, it's lightweight, it's fun to ride, it can charge in about an hour. Simon actually has the chargers I used to have that I sold to Jeff, and then Simon bought Jeff's bike. But alas, I was swayed by the power and good looks of the Energica. But I also wanted something sportier, which... Okay, so I need to talk about this. So every once in a while, someone goes on Facebook and posts saying, hey, I have a CBR 600 or R6 or insert 600cc sport bike and I want to go electric. So they go to the Zero Owners Group to see what's a good replacement for their CBR. And the replies seem to come from another planet. Everybody thinks that Zeros are vastly superior and would destroy a CBR in every way. Somebody even called it an electric superbike, which... Come on, guys. You're not even being realistic here. I love Zeros, and I don't want to crap on them in this video because they are a lot of fun to ride. But they're not sport bikes. And aside from the acceleration, they don't compare to a CBR 600. And right now, you guys are probably like,
You traitor! Are you out of your tiny mind? Have a little local pride, dude!
but the Zero isn't a replacement for this guy's CBR. It's just not. I was in the same boat as the CBR guy, though. I had an R6 before buying my Zero. I had two R6s. I really like that bike. And going from a 600cc sport bike to a Zero, yeah, that instant torque is really impressive. But then you hit the top speed like immediately. And the Zero still has a lot of limitations that I didn't have with the R6. So I had to change my lifestyle to fit the bike because I wanted to go electric no matter what. But making compromises just because you want to go electric might not be what this CBR guy wants to do. You know, it's kind of a hard sell for a lot of people just because there aren't electric equivalents of every gas bike yet. So some people in the Zero group suggest trying Energicas, and this is how that goes.
And as long as there are those that remember what was, there will always be those that are unable to accept what can be. They will resist.
Yep, we're all kinds of stubborn.
So he heads over to the Energica Group and says the same thing. Hey, I have this bike and I want to know if, you know, an Ego, for example, could be a good match. And people go, yeah, this is it. This is, you know, these are sport bikes. They have the same riding position, great power, full fairings, you know, high-end suspension and brakes, great for track days. The list goes on. But everybody agrees that the curb weight of the Ego is nothing like a CBR 600. It's 100 kilos heavier or over 200 pounds more than the CBR. So the way it handles is wildly different. But the Ego is as close as you're going to get to a CBR. So the weight penalty might be worth it. It was for me. I guess this is more of a commentary of the time we live in because we still have to compromise somehow if we want to go electric. and it's kind of a bummer. It's frustrating because I know that's why a lot of electric riders still have gas bikes. But I see something coming out soon that'll change this. Like maybe Zero brings out a DC fast charging bike, or maybe the new Energicas with the lighter batteries are the answer. Really, that might be the answer. So as much as I complain about the weight of this bike, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm riding a race bike on bumpy back roads. It's like I bought a Ferrari to go grocery shopping. Like, these roads, they're so much fun, and it seems like these are the New Zealand style of roads, which is just not what this bike was built for. This thing is meant for higher speed. It belongs on a track. It's just totally wrong, and it's my fault, yeah, is what I'm saying. If I'm gonna be honest, I feel like the best bike for New Zealand would be the Energica Ego. Wow, so epic. Anyway, I really need to find some faster roads, so maybe next week, in the video next week, I'll be on faster roads. How about that? Oh yeah. Should we park over there and get photos? Sure. Let's go! Huh? Oh no. Yeah, thumbnail. Alright, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.